Gaming on mobile has been improving at a far greater rate than any technology that came before it. Mobile games seem to hit new heights every year. We see more and more premium game releases that challenge what phones can do, and even free-to-play games are getting better and better. To be honest, mobile has some reasonably impressive titles even now. Without further delay, here are the best Android and iOS games of March 2021. Starting off at number 10, we have Simplest RPG Game. As the name implies, this is a simple RPG game where you fight monsters, get gold, and upgrade items. Here you need to participate in numerous battles with various monsters, getting experience, gold coins, and things. Try to test your battle skills by improving your abilities and reaching new heights. Compete for the title of Best Player. Take part in battles against strong enemies including bosses or random players. Complete available tasks, collect different weapons and armor, or go to the arenas, collect gold, and buy epic things for it. Explore the available territory and find rare treasures. Enjoy wonderful graphics and increase the rating. Moving on to number 9, we have Football Master 2. This is a soccer manager where you take control of your own club. In the beginning, this game offers a surprising amount of elite players, complete with their real faces and names. You can play with stars like Neymar and Luis Suarez on the first level, then collect more as you advance and sign new players. As with previous games in the series, Football Master 2 is licensed by FIFA Pro Commercial Enterprises BV, which means the production value is high. This time, many of the club's jerseys are practically identical to how they look in real life. You can also use your rewards to level up, improving your club's appearance and fan base as you go.
A wonderful through pass.
Coming in at number 8, we have Splat Go. Splat Go is a color shooting game that can be played in real-time battle against 3 other players. You will compete with each other by splashing on the ground, and the area splashed determines the winning team. Splat Go is designed on the basis of MOBA and IO gameplay, demonstrating its unique style. Join the game and win plenty of rewards. Unlock new heroes, weapons, and upgrade your existing ones. There are different game modes to play in. The game also holds events and tournaments sometimes where you can participate. The graphics and gameplay are really good. Enjoy the unlimited resources to spend and spend them to buy anything you want and max upgrade your heroes. Next up at number 7, we have Cat Killer. Cat Killer is a bright and dynamic action game in which you will help the rabbit K to save his house from the invasion of cats. Once awakened, an evil deity sent his minions to the world of the main character. They sow chaos and destruction all around, and you can only stop them with weapons. Fight against hordes of dangerous enemies. Use deadly combinations of attacks and show masterful swordsmanship. Attack and destroy the enemy, use modern technology such as biotechs, get new weapons and equipment, become the world's most famous cat slayer. Down to number 6, we have Splashdance. This is a 3D action game that lets you fight in exciting 3 vs 3 battles that last a maximum of 3 minutes. Take on the role of a coach of a water gun team and develop a training plan for your players to strengthen their fighting ability. The game controls have been perfectly adapted to touchscreens. On the left-hand side of the screen, you have the virtual joystick to move, and on the right, you have the action and jump buttons. From the menu, you can choose which type of movement stick you want to use: closed, fixed, or free. You can also choose if you want to use auto-target or prefer not to. Use the unique skills of different players to weaken, control, and defeat your opponents. Moving on to number 5, we have the Fifth ARK. This is a fun action game with hints of role-playing where you play one of the survivors of a zombie apocalypse. Your goal is to complete different missions where you'll normally have to destroy hundreds of undead. One of the best things about the game is the huge number of heroes available to recruit. When you start a new game, you have to choose a character from 3 possible options. However, as you complete missions, you can unlock tons of additional characters that you can use in future challenges. The missions also provide tons of variety. You'll find escort missions, missions where you get to drive a vehicle, and missions in completely open settings. Next up at number 4, we have Suspects. Suspects is an exciting multiplayer action game with puzzle elements, created based on the cult game that it has become. Here you will find yourself in a large mansion, where a crime recently occurred. One of your friends was killed. But the criminal is still among you, and all the players have yet to find out who he is. In one game, up to 9 players participate, where randomly one of them takes the role of the killer. He will have to kill all the other players as quietly as possible and try not to be caught red-handed. The rest in turn need to complete small tasks in the form of puzzles and mini-games. Coming in at number 3, we have Flash Party. Flash Party is an action game where you fight in a host of 1v1 battles with a combat system similar to the classic Smash Bros. In this case, you will find a host of characters with different abilities to put to the test. In each fight, you try to reduce your opponent's power to defeat them. After selecting the character you're going to use to get in on the action, you move on to the battle arena. Here you are faced with an enemy you will try to beat. To move your hero, you have to use the joystick that appears on the left-hand side of the screen. On the right-hand side, you find various action buttons that let you carry out the available attacks. Next up at number 2, we have Ace Racer. Ace Racer is an amazing 3D driving game where you speed around in fast cars on routes set all around the world. The gameplay is eye candy and perfectly adapted to smartphones. In Ace Racer, not only are there different tournaments and game modes, but there's also a multiplayer mode for proving who's the best driver in the world. But no matter what you choose, the single-player story mode has loads of tracks set all around the world, ready and waiting. In terms of graphics, Ace Racer is absolutely spectacular, just like the Asphalt 9. On smartphones with higher resolution, the quality of the models and textures are as good as anything you can find on new consoles or PCs. And finally at number 1, we have Unruly Heroes. This is an action-adventure game with beautiful two-dimensional graphics. It tells a story based on the ancient Chinese mythological novella Journey to the West. Most of the creatures on the planet absorbed the mystical power of the fragments of ancient scriptures, which they could not cope with, which turned them into vile and evil monsters. You also have to play the role of a master and 3 of his students, who intend to collect all the fragments together and create new scriptures in order to restore peace on the planet. Ahead of you is an incredibly long journey, where you will get in the way of whole armies of bloodthirsty creatures and a lot of quite difficult puzzles. So that's it, guys. If you found this video interesting, then leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Once again, I'm Paul. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.